Hi, Caleb with Brownells here. In today's quick tip, we're going to be going over how to change the hammer springs and the Hiperfire triggers. Now, we get this question quite a bit because customers will have, triggers that are put in by gunsmiths or already in rifles that they previously purchased, and they don't know how to change the hammer springs. And it's actually super easy. The Hiperfire triggers come with replacement hammer springs, so you can adjust the pull weight on the actual triggers themselves and how heavy the hammer is and how hard it's hitting forward. The reason you'd want to do that, of course, is if you're shooting something with harder primers, you'll have to go with that heavier spring, but if not, you can go with the lightest spring possible and get the best trigger pull possible. So let's get started. All you're going to need is a way to hold the lower receiver and a punch. And if you'll notice here, in the actual receiver, you have your springs, and they're on two struts, which go onto a rod that's captured in the back here. Now in the back of that rod, there is an indentation so you can fit a punch in. And all you need to do with the hammer forward is simply push forward on that a bit and lift up, and they'll come right off. You remove the rod that captures the springs, we'll set that down. Then you can just remove the springs themselves, and you can replace these with any of the weight springs that they come with. Now, as far as putting it back on goes, this can be the tricky part that a lot of people will struggle with. We'll just simply take the rod on the inside here behind the hammer. We'll use our punch to lift that up. Now, all you're going to need to do is put your springs on. Doesn't matter which way they go on, they can go on either way. There's no front or back. Now, before we put the rod that captures the springs on, we'll want to put it down as low as possible, set it on there, and while holding it with one hand, we're going to take our punch, push it forward, ensuring that the rods are going into the holes, or the struts that are going into the holes cut out in the rod. And once that's done, you just simply lower it and let it go. And everything's good from there. So we'll do a function check here real quick. And everything's working just fine. So if you have any questions, as always, you can leave us a comment down below or give us a call on the tech line. We'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.